Hello, people on the couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video.
Make America great again, from sea to shining sea. It's a land of the free, my friends, the one for you and me. Let's go!
All right, we're back to dancing on the couch. I'm
Yep.
Debbie, and this
Everybody-
is Mark, and we are doing a video today.
We all dance. And remember, no parking on the dance floor. Let's
Right,
get
right,
going
right,
with
right.
the
Let's
news.
go.
All right, let's
There is so much
are
going
we getting
on.
out to the slides? And
Yes, we're getting out to the slides.
let's get out to the slides.
We're going
All
to
right.
talk about this issue right now first.
Oh, my goodness.
About what happened, what Trump said, what he actually said, and how the media is turning it into what it wasn't.
In fact, we're going to go do our taxes today,
Yeah.
and it might be a bloodbath.
It will be because you are not having
didn't
enough money out for
check
some
the
reason.
right amount of
I
zero
guess we gotta
kids
go
or-
check
I
it out.
don't know.
We gotta go
Whatever.
check
it's
it
all
out tomorrow.
madness. But let's get on to it.
Yes.
I mean, if you're like, say, NPR,
Right.
they're run by the government. We
Mhm.
pay the taxes for them. They don't like Trump.
Right.
You know, so what did they say? Look, this is how it shows up in like Google or Yahoo search.
Okay.
Trump says some migrants are not people and warns of bloodbath if he loses. Now, it
That's
sounds,
misleading.
it
it
makes it
sounds-
sounds like he's like he can. It's okay to do away. We can't say the one word. You know,
Right.
do away with people coming across. the
Yeah,
border.
right.
That's
it sounds
hor-
like that's what Trump was saying.
And then
And
people
that's
that
not what
don't
Trump
read it
was
are going to
saying.
be like, "Oh my gosh, he's terrible!" Right?
Trump was talking about the auto industry.
Yeah. I mean, come on, people.
Obviously. Yeah.
You
Use
First,
your brain.
has
You
he
gotta
done
take context.
in any of his years whenever he was in office? He
Right.
didn't. He didn't. In
didn't
fact,
do
he's
nothing.
started no wars. Didn't
No.
start any wars or whatever.
Mm-mm.
Now, what's going on in Ukraine?
Yeah.
If you take it contextually, and what that meaning of bloodbath means,
Yes.
yeah, Ukraine's been a
Yeah.
bloodbath. Okay,
Mhm.
but no word of that with Biden said, Ukraine has been under Biden. No, okay,
No.
but let's keep going because this gets ridiculous.
Yes.
I just wanted to
So,
give an example of
Some
how
examples of how the media
And
is
if you
portraying
still-
it and what he actually said about
right.
bloodbath.
And if you're just getting all your news from the mainstream media, I
Yeah.
understand why you are totally 1,000%
Confused.
brainwashed
Yeah.
and everything. I
Confused.
feel sorry. I know somebody that uses NPR as their standard, gold standard.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, family member.
Yeah.
She loves this
Mhm.
channel.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and she's probably
Yeah.
probably crying right now.
Yeah,
Who knows?
probably
Whatever.
so.
Let's see what else we
Yeah.
got.
yeah.
Now this
Alright.
is
Oh,
small,
my. This is
but let's
small.
go. Okay,
Okay.
more dangerous than ever.
Yes.
Trump warns of bloodbath. But it doesn't
And
say.
this is MSNBC,
Yeah, MSNBC.
on your YouTube.
But
Mhm.
it doesn't say more dangerous than ever. They insinuate that Trump is more dangerous than ever,
Right. Yes.
and not the actual thing that we're going to get to in a
yeah.
second.
We're going to tell you what the context was
Yeah.
of what he said,
Yeah.
when he said it,
All
and
right.
why he said
Let's
it,
move along, okay?
which had nothing to do with
Okay.
how they're portraying
Here
it.
we go. All right.
Okay. Whoa.
I'll just show us for a second.
Okay,
Because
there
why
we go.
not? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. I'm going to read it
You
super
read.
fast.
Read.
Okay. China, and remember, watch this at 2 times speed for a better
Better
experience.
experience.
Okay. China now is building a couple of massive plants where they're going to build the cars in Mexico and they think they are going to sell those cars into the United States with no tax at the border. Let me tell you something to China. If you're listening, President Xi, and you and our friend, me and you are friends, right? But he understands the way I deal, those big monster car manufacturing plants that you're building in Mexico right now, and you think you're going to get that, you're going to, not hire Americans, going to sell the cars, in America without building your plants in America. I threw that in there, but no, we're going to put 100% tariffs on everything single that the car comes across the line, and you're not going to be able to sell those cars. If I get elected now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole. That's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. That'll be the least of it. But they're not going to sell those cars. Okay, that took forever.
So
but
he's talking about
the
the auto industry and economical.
and it's going to be a bloodbath for the American auto industry. If they just do that and come across here with no tariffs.
Right, absolutely.
My goodness, so it's pretty common sense. Anybody, I hope 99.9% of America understands that our media is owned by, the deep state, and they want, they're throwing anything out there to try to, take one vote away from the man and say things really tricky. But do we want to get on to what, the definition?
Yes, we want to get to the definition of it.
I don't know if that's the next slide.
I think there's one more that has some writing on it.
Here we go. Let's look at this real quick. The fake news media, which I agree with, and this is what Trump came back, and their Democrat partners in the destruction of our nation pretended to be shocked at all my use of the word bloodbath, even though they fully understand that I was simply referring to imports allowed by Crooked Joe Biden. Okay, I'm not going to read the whole thing.
Right.
There you go.
That was his response.
You can
That's what
pause
Trump said. That was his response to how the media is portraying him after his comments that he read a minute ago.
Us independent media people
Right.
must be way smarter than the mainstream media. And that's sad.
It is sad.
Because, for them to even think of Pelosi and, the Democrat leaders over there starting to all be like, in her fingers and all, and she does the Vulcan thing. It's like, oh, he's gonna do a bloodbath, like that. I don't know. That's my Pelosi impression. But
that was bad. That was
terrible.
terrible.
It was.
That was terrible.
I don't even know what that is. All right.
Okay.
All right. But there you go. Okay.
So let's get to the definition.
Well,
okay.
One more here.
Okay.
I wanted to show what I'm trying to do here.
Oh, and the media said nobody uses that term.
Okay.
Ever. Nobody uses that term.
Nobody
ever uses that term.
Who would use that term ever? And
not mean it that way.
But here
we go.
Just literally on 3/11, just a couple of days ago, Politico said bloodbath at the RNC. Trump team slashes staff at committee. Now, Politico didn't say they were just going in there to the RNC committee.
Right.
They termed it as a bloodbath that they were getting rid of cleaning house.
Cleaning house. They're going out. Now, that's a little bit that's even a different.
So I just went, and it only took me 3 seconds to find one that was used just a couple of days ago.
Nobody uses that
as
term.
Slang.
Yeah, nobody uses that term, they said.
Yeah, nobody.
Nobody.
But if you go and look on YouTube, you'll find where CNBC, because it's, here, let's get to the definition. All right.
Let's get to the
definition.
There we go. Okay.
All right. Bloodbath. Now, a great slaughter, which it could be. Man, it was a bloodbath out there, and we agree. That is part of the definition. Then 2, a notably fierce, violent, or destructive contest or struggle, like a boxing match, okay?
Right.
Like, those two boxers.
Or a football game.
It was a bloodbath out in the boxing ring.
Yes.
There's blood flying everywhere.
Yeah.
But, nobody died or anything. And then the last one, a major economic disasters.
And that is what Trump was talking about.
That's
obviously.
The Webster. Now, I'll tell you something.
Obviously.
I'll tell you something a little bit crazy about this. I first looked at, and the first suggestion was some other that's, and it just said, and they used actually, I don't know. It was bad.
Okay.
But it only gave one definition.
Right.
And so if you go looking for it on the internet.
And they apparently
the very
put that
first
up
one,
to the top.
at the top, only gives one definition.
Right.
But then I went straight to the good old standard Webster Dictionary.
And this is what
the other one,
I
I forget what the other big one is out there, but here we go.
Okay.
A very bad situation in which a lot of harm or damage is caused. This is like it's not Chilton, that's a car.
Yeah, okay.
But chairman, whatever, dictionary. Okay. Damage is caused.
Right.
The government seemed determined to continue in the face of an electoral, even in that dictionary, It even used
election.
politics.
Mhm.
Amazing,
As an
right?
election. Yeah.
Because it's been used in
It's
politics
been used before.
many times. Okay. And then we know there will be a bloodbath of job cuts in January and February.
And
so
that's an economical
economical,
more use
or
of
getting
the word.
rid of employees.
Right. That's a more economical use of
Yeah,
the word.
yeah.
Yes.
So there you go. You got that
Mhm.
one there.
Okay.
So all in all, if you read it in context, we know exactly
Mhm.
what it was.
Mhm.
Just don't, I don't even know why we're making this video because everybody out there knows this. There might be 5% of people that are going to buy the mainstream, and they're just trying to get 1 or 2 votes to flip
Right.
on everything the man
Mhm.
says. That's their goal. Just everybody do your own research, like
Research.
we say, and
Mhm.
figure that out. Do you want to move on
I
to the
would
next
to the
big
most
topic?
important thing.
Oh, yeah.
The most important thing. All the rage right
We
now.
should have a
I'm into this.
where.
Yes.
and-
Where is Kate Middleton?
And if you're new to
not Kate Middleton. It is Catherine,
okay,
Princess of Wales.
I'm gonna get out to the slides here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
advance here.
It
Oh,
is Catherine, Princess of Wales,
Okay.
not Kate Middleton. All right. So this is the photo that she apparently their Mother's Day is at a different time than our Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So this is apparently the photo that she sent out on Mother's Day.
Okay.
And people are keying into the fact that she doesn't have a wedding ring on that
Well,
hand.
you can key on that. Here, I'm gonna go full screen for a
Right,
second,
yeah.
and you can look at her hand, right?
Yeah.
And
And that's what everybody's like. She didn't
yeah,
have a wedding ring on.
because it would be on that hand.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
might be covered up
Mhm.
by the dudes. No, that would be the
No,
left.
the other
The
hand.
other hand.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But I still think it's funny is the kid in the blue shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good with these kids' names because I don't follow these
Right,
people at all.
right.
But I just think his arms
They're very
make him
strong.
like I think he was just standing there with normal arms, and then about halfway
Mhm.
down his arms, they had to edit, and they just looked like the longest arms you've ever
Yeah,
seen on the
mhm.
planet to get
Mhm.
around Ma there. But that
Yeah.
cracks me up. But and
And her arms look kind of long. Go around the kids
see,
like that, maybe.
I know it's fake. You know why? Because the
Right.
boy on the left, he's
Oh,
crossing
look at his fingers.
he's crossing his fingers. You see,
Uh-huh.
they look a little
is
pudgy
going-
too. But I don't know.
They
But
look a little bit
see,
distorted.
that was a little sign. He's got it. He's like, this is
Yeah.
a fake photo.
Mhm.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's all fake, people. I'm just
Yeah.
making that up
Okay.
because this is all wacky to be
Yeah.
in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all nuts balls.
Okay,
Like
so-
I say.
Let's back up just a second. Let's talk about
Right.
what happened with Kate. She
Oh
apparently
my gosh.
allegedly had abdominal surgery. We don't know what kind in January. And
Yeah.
she's not due to come back until after Easter, but
Surgery
they
there.
are saying that it probably won't be until their kids have a break for 3 weeks from school. So it probably will be well into
Yeah.
April before she comes back after that break.
But
I'm going to say this about the whole abdominal surgery thing, okay? I have important stuff to
Alright,
say.
Go ahead.
As a person
This
who
is
has
your
had
segment.
abdominal surgery,
Yeah.
it can be hard to recover from
Right.
it
And-
and everything. So it can take a period of time to recover from
Take out some
abdominal.
female parts.
Yes.
It
yeah,
might make you a
we
little
don't know.
crazy.
It
She
could.
went through that, but
Yeah.
But
mhm.
all I'm saying is, but you could have just, like, I could have taken a camera and said, hey, flop out, do your hair good a little bit, just say your surgery went well. No, don't worry about
Yeah,
me,
I know.
guys.
I know.
No, I'm serious because
Well, yeah,
they're a
I could.
public
I
figure.
did try my
But
hardest, but
I'm just saying,
yeah, but it can take a period of time.
if
to
you were
recover.
well known and we didn't have our show on Saturday,
I
we're
think
so
they're,
famous here.
like the cover up has been what has been
Yeah, yeah.
feeding all this frenzy.
For the two old people on the couch kingdom,
Mm-hmm.
I would force you to at least address the two old people on the couch kingdom and say,
I'm okay.
guys,
hmm I'm
it's
okay.
rough, but
Yeah, I'm doing all
I
right.
came out of
I'm
surgery
recovering.
okay.
Okay.
And I would say, no show today, but
Mhm.
Debbie,
Maybe she's
no,
wanting
no.
a period of time.
It's nefarious.
Okay. Well,
it's-
she's wanting a
I'm
period
going-
of time.
Some kind of
she's sticking
black
to it.
eye or something.
No, stop
or
that.
she had
Don't-
plastic
no.
surgery. Okay, plastic
No.
surgery that
No.
went awry.
No.
Will you not go with plastic surgery
No,
when awry, and they're trying to straighten it up.
Abdominal
now.
surgery can take a lot of time. A lot of time.
All right, well,
All right, let's go to the next slide. Because I
All
want
right.
to talk about this photo that
you heard it here from me first. It's something nefarious, but that's okay.
Okay, I'm going to
Allegedly.
do these in the wrong order right now. So anyway, so apparently, allegedly, she was at the farmer's market
Yeah.
on Sunday, right,
It's-
with her husband, and there was a phone video taken of her. Now she looks very thin in this
Okay,
picture,
yeah, like-
very thin,
Yeah, if you go find it. And
very thin.
And look at her cheeks. To me, that's not even her. I guarantee you. I mean, her hair is straighter than a bone, and she always has her hair in some kind of a curl or something, right? And that's
She's
not.
still
her-
recovering, and they had just
Oh
gone
my
to
gosh.
a sporting event.
I don't know. That doesn't even. That might not even be. This might be two couples.
People are coming out and saying that go to this
And
farmer's
look
market,
at it, right?
that these things that were at the farmer's market at the time look more like the Christmas stuff that was
Right,
there at the
right.
time, and like this building behind them, this little hut, isn't always there.
Yeah, where's the
And-
security?
And
Nobody's going
all
up
that
to
kind of
him, and,
stuff.
and I know you want to be polite, and nobody should go up to him, but somebody's gonna go, "Hey guys,
Yeah,
I hope you're doing
anyway.
good," or wave. Wouldn't you just at least wave like?
and
"Hey,
they're
guys."
saying that they have never seen them at the farmer's market. People that go
Yeah,
to the farmer
yeah.
that they've never
I
seen
don't
them
think
at this
that's
farmer's
them,
market.
to be honest with you.
You just don't think that's them at all.
I think it's a couple that look like them, and the son did this, right? And then they're like, "Oh, remember we had that couple that we
Yeah.
were like, we stayed,
I'm more of the
and they staged it,
illusion
and they did it."
that it the illusion. I'm more of the
Opinion?
opinion that it was maybe taken at a different time.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with.
All right.
So,
All right.
but she does look very thin.
All right. Here, let's get on to the.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and this is apparently a picture that was taken like 2 days before the farmer's market incident, right? And they're saying that this was Kate in the passenger seat, but this doesn't
Where's-
even look like Kate.
Yeah.
and
Look at the
her-
jawline and
this person
and the
and the
chipmunk
person
cheeks are
at
gone all
the
of a sudden.
farmer's market can't be the same people
No.
because they
Absolutely not.
they have different faces.
Yeah, this girl, that other girl had them bony, cheeks and
So
stuff.
I don't think was her at all. I don't know who
We're
that
back.
was,
All right.
but I don't think that was her at all.
All right.
So that's what I think. So who knows? There was also a whole frenzy that the royal family was going to have a big announcement, and that information
It's just
got put out there and perpetuated by
snowballed.
and snowballed
By-
by a TikTok
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
By a
Again,
TikTok video.
Do
That's
your own
crazy.
research, people, and
That is crazy.
yeah, I'll believe it when I hear it. Kind of a deal, like okay, well, just
Yeah.
Again, I don't follow the family. I think them paying taxes just to have a fake
So if you have more
royal
information
family is
about
crazy.
Catherine, Princess
Yeah, put
of
it in the
Wales, put it
Description
in
down
the
below.
in
What's
the
your
comments
theory? But
below.
listen, Charles come up and he's got some kind of cancer.
He does.
And Princess Di was in her position whenever she,
Yeah, well.
went away.
Well, she wasn't.
Yeah, she
They were-
was. She was Prince. He was going to be king someday.
But they were not together anymore.
Well,
They were divorced.
yeah, but
So they weren't in the
she
exact
was the
same.
original one.
Yes, but I'm just saying that she's not. They
This is
They
the
weren't still
original one.
together.
She was the
Right,
original
mhm.
one that had the kids.
and people have gone
Bloodlines.
way to places
I'm
and
going there.
theories that are way beyond.
They could put it. It's just like with
I know they
Obama's-
could, but maybe they get tired
listen,
of being in
it
the
could have
public
been just.
focus.
it
They get
could-
tired of
listen
being
to
in the
me.
public focus.
It could have been just like they're used to it.
Yeah.
We're used to it. We're so famous. But Obama's birth certificate.
Oh, that was another thing.
Listen to me. Just let me you remember it. Obama's birth certificate. All he had to do was just show people.
No. Oh, don't.
I didn't say anything. All you had to do was show it to people.
Okay.
And Yeah, he didn't for a long. You know,
Yeah.
it was nefarious. I'm still
Mhm.
thinking it's nefarious. Now
Well,
you go ahead. What's your?
Well, you can't.
Just come out with a video of her saying,
I'm okay.
"In here."
I'm doing good.
Cares if your hair's met? Girl, it
Mm,
doesn't matter. But
it
go
might.
ahead. What were you gonna say? What
Oh, I
was your
can't remember
big?
now because you.
Oh, come on, you know. I told you not to forget.
I know. What was it?
We're just too old.
Yeah, we are.
We
two
got to
old
get out
people.
of here. It's been
Okay.
20 minutes.
All right. So we're gonna get out of here
Right.
and get this uploaded, and so we will see you on the next video. Oh, Nick. Always remember. Oh,
We go live 8:30
8
a.m. on
Saturdays.
Saturdays. So catch us there if you
Mhm.
come across
Central
this
Time.
wacky
Mhm.
show and you're like, that was bizarre. Let's get some more of that.
Mhm. Let's get some more of that.
8:30 a.m.
On
Saturdays
Saturdays,
Central
Central
Time. We go live.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.
Please, people, do your own research because you're not going to get it from the mainstream.